Hey everyone, welcome back, or welcome if you're new. You'll have to forgive the rain as obviously the heavens have opened as soon as I start recording. But today we're going to be removing the fuel tank. Now if you watched the last episode, then you'll know that we grinded down all four arches as well as a tiny bit of the underneath. Now to make sure we're doing a proper job, removing the fuel tank is essential. And it also gives me the opportunity to check all the pipes, make sure they're all okay, and the fact that I've got OCD and it needs to be semi-perfect. Now, it was apparent when we started sanding the rear arches that they are basically dead, as well as a small section on the sill, so that's going to have to be cut out and a new section of sheet metal welded in. Right, so we'll begin here. Hopefully you can see it okay. Here is our fuel filler neck. It obviously goes up there, and then this pipe goes through this hole here, and then just secured to this small little bracket here. To be fair, I'm going to have to sand that down. I don't trust that bracket. As I say, you don't need to remove the fuel filler neck to remove your tank, but if it is in this sort of condition, perhaps it would be worth removing it to clean up, as usually it has a cover on here protecting it from elements and whatnot. Now when I put it all back together, I'm going to run without a cover because clearly it's a waste of time. These are the two pipes I was talking about. So this one is of course for the pipe that goes through your arch, and then the larger one is the main filler neck. Now they're the only two pipes that need to be removed on this side for the tank to come out. So we're on the passenger side now. We've just got three pipes to disconnect. This one here, here, and here. The final step is just the straps that secure the tank to the frame. So we've got one on the, we've got one there, we've got one there, a bolt here, and then also one on the opposite side, of course, which is right there. Now I am going to be removing these four straps as close to the ground as possible, having possibly a piece of timber right across, jacked up for support, and I'm just going to slowly figure it out as I go. I've never removed a fuel tank on one of these, but it seems fairly straightforward with everything out. Are you being serious? I'm covered in fuel. There was a point where it just went all over my face. My face is literally burning. I've got fuel everywhere. I didn't think it would be that messy. So you join me under the car. Alright, so we got it jacked up. Now it's just a case of removing all the bolts. I'll place you guys here. God, this is uncomfortable. Oh, I've got the electric ratchet, just to save time. Right, so that is all four bolts removed for the straps. So now we can begin to lower and hope that everything goes okay. But it's coming. It's coming. It has shifted quite a bit, but it doesn't feel that heavy in all honesty. Down we go. What's it stuck on? Nothing. You have to bear with me, guys. The jack has decided it doesn't want to go any lower. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah! There's even more rust. Well, hopefully that came out okay. What can you see? Not a great deal. But there's a tank. I can't wait to get a photo of that dead spider. Okay, so I've discovered, while trying to trace the cable, I've discovered more rust. This side, this time in cabin. These two connectors here, this one and this one, connect to here. For some reason mine's all taped up, but there's a little rubber grommet underneath. If we can pull that bastard out, that we're going to need to push through. Okay, you join me back underneath. There's the cable I was talking about. So that is now everything removed from the tank. There we go. There is our fuel tank. Guys, this has really gone too far, hasn't it? Look at that. That is crazy.
Slow down, mama. Why you talk so mean? Good Lord, Nashville, it ain't what it seems. Got nice clothes, late night shows, boogie down at the bar, fiddle tunes and homemade booze, but it always goes too far. Shooting pool, crack a jack, take off now and don't look back, but hey, don't you wanna play?
In the next video we'll be doing some more grinding. You know, because I absolutely love grinding. No sarcasm.
Ain't nothing here so bad. You got fast cars,